been a while. Been very busy. A lot of offline work, and I honestly haven't been that motivated to stream. So here we are. But this is the 2250 Daily Deep Stack. Started out okay, then ended up in this situation where pot on the flop. This player raised pre-flop. I called. We both flop sets. He pots flop, pots turn. We're all in, and I got cut in half. Then this happened, and I got most of my chips back, almost back up to starting stack. I think my high point was like 7,600. I had an ace king that I trapped. Raised pre-flop, player called, flop came off 4-7, king, king, ace. That was the board run out. And I checked the flop. He bet turn. I raised, he called. He checked river, I bet, he folded. So it was a nice size pot. I'm also playing two 20NL tables here. Here's a 6 max. Here is a 9 max, which we're going to focus on right now. And yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. A lot of interesting new players on the site. I've been playing only a few hours a day of cash games, not really been much to stream, but I decided today to go ahead and play tournaments, so we will stream it, hopefully final table it, hopefully win it. And I'm not playing too bad, but I'm obviously not at the top of my game, but I do feel very well rested today. So, which is rare. Been driving Uber again. Make the ends meet. And that can be really exhausting and time consuming. So a lot of study. I've gotten to study a lot, but I haven't gotten to put in too much time to play. Decided to get a Upswing Poker lab membership, so working my way through my first module. It's very dense stuff, and I just went to cash games and I'm doing blockers. I'm about 80% done with the module. It's good stuff. It's good review. It's not a lot of stuff I didn't know, but some interesting situational things that came up with like pocket pairs facing over cards and backdoor draws and things like that. So I'd say pretty good stuff overall. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at. Only have these 3 tables. Might put a 4th one up. Not really sure. Oop. There we go. And do I want to move this over here? I don't think I do. I'm just going to keep it there. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Like I said, sorry I haven't been around much. I'm going to try to stream more than final tables because obviously I'm not getting enough streaming in. Been posting a lot of good clips and stuff that I caught on the YouTube and on TikTok and stuff, but I'm going to try to put in more long form, and the stream should be starting right now. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, go live. There we go. Alright, been a while, been very busy. A lot of, oh, we got to kill the desktop audio, sorry about that. Because otherwise you're going to hear me talking twice. So hopefully some people will show up. Alright, pocket ninners. Could 3-bet, don't really need to, considering the fact I only have 40 blinds. If I 3-bet, we're going to get the SPR is going to be too low. So, we'll just call, kind of expect this. If it folds around, I don't see any value in jamming here, because it would just be a race, so I definitely like a call unless we see a re-raise. I like that. 9 ball. That's one of the worst flops for pocket nines. With 3,000 in the middle, this player can actually just jam any ace. So this is one where people are going to think a jam is bullshit, but you can absolutely do it. I would even jam a hand as bad as, or as good as ace jack here. Ace queen, I think you could trap a little more. Ace king, I think you just get the money in. I mean, I don't see how there's a fold here. This player should have only called the flop with 2 pair. Kings. Hey, trip aces, trip nines, kings. That's kind of super bad, bro. You could have 4-bet pre-flop and saved me some money. I do like how he bet right away. It's a limped pot. Don't usually bet this, but the flush draw makes it kind of valuable to do so. Ooh, I got aces on another table. I'm going to check here. Calling. Set of 3s. Nice. Bottom right, I raised. Might as well set this off, right? I am going to go ahead and bet. This player called pre-flop, sitting for 6 minutes, pretty short. I have the ace of diamonds, which is kind of interesting. Can he have 10s or 6s? Yeah. Can he have king 10? I suppose. He's also going to have queen jack a bunch here. He's going to have king queen, the king queen of diamonds for sure. I don't like this, but honestly, I'm not folding. I think it's fine. I think this player is overplaying. King deuce, king 10, 3, 6, ace. No. King 10's kind of brutal that we run into 2 pair there. I felt like this player was overplaying for sure. Player defended. Yeah. It was a limp, and I potted pre, and the guy defended king 10, flopped it, and then just went for the check raise. Obvious looking back, but when the other player raises like that, because he's supposed to be check raising a king, it kind of takes away from the weight of this. I think if he hadn't check raised, I would have just called, and I don't think we would have gotten all the money in. Whatever. Kind of been running that way for a little while now. That's kind of interesting. Going to bet small. To check. It's fine. I have every reason to believe that he has me beat and that he's not going to fold to a raise. So this was a limped pot, and the player on the button went ahead and raised, and then we saw a bunch of calls. I am going to check and then probably check raise, see what happens. Player bets small. I think versus this player, I think we're more than likely got 12 outs here 90% of the time, so we're going to go for the check raise. If he wants to get it in, we can. He also folds quite a bit because he's going to have ace king, ace queen. Even hands like pocket 9s or 10s are going to think about folding, so I kind of like the aggro move there. I know that player to be over trappy, so It's really unlucky that that King 10 came off. But I don't think at 3-1, I don't think we're supposed to ever fold with those draws. It didn't feel like anybody had a set, and it felt like both guys had a king. And holding the ace of diamonds kind of helps me. Although it is blockery to the flush draw. And honestly, if I'm going to call there, I've got to get it in. But I still have 25% equity. No, I have 35. So I'm good. It was a good call. It's brutal. I'm going to run it. I think I have the right odds there to call at 3-1. I'm going to absolutely run it. I think I might have 22% now that I think about it. So I had ace of diamonds, ace of spades versus king of clubs, 10 of hearts versus king of diamonds. That's the thing. My target on my right, he's kind of the guy that I'm in there for. He's playing king deuce for a limp and a raise. And on a flop of 6 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, king of hearts. Okay. Evaluate. Yeah, I still have 33%. It's a good call. Check it out. I still have 33%. We're getting 3-1 on our money. It's a break-even play, but for rush, we can do whatever. Hey, we got him again. Hopefully they'll work out better this time. In the tournament, no less. Yep, 33%. Nice. I love how the other guy got it in with 0.4. He had to hit running deuces. This player's a little wacky. And standard c-bet. It's fine. I don't think we can check it with a 5-deuce-6 because even hands like Jack 4 won't call the flop, but then can definitely pick up equity on me. I like that. I thought I had a little bit less, but 32% getting 3-1 on my money is definitely because they both had me covered. So with this much in the pot already, and we're getting 3-1 on 19 bucks, having 32% is actually profitable. I'm actually winning there by 4 blinds. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm happy with it. I've been studying aces a lot. Maybe because I've been getting cracked a bunch. But I don't find myself to be making any big mistakes, and I really have noticed that there are very few situations where I'm supposed to be folding aces in multi-way pots. It's just not as cut and dry as you think it is. Like, you cost yourself a lot of equity by folding the aces. I went back and ran a few spots where I was like, oh, that was a mistake or whatever, and I went back and looked, and I was like 65% versus 2 other players, and I just got unlucky. But when you're getting 3-1 on all your money, pretty strong. Pick up a deuce, backdoor flush. Wow. Cold decking. It should feel really good today. I'm kind of surprised. Could 3-bet. I don't mind the call. I think this player will make his hands very well known. It's a pretty good flop for my hand. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Kind of small. The smaller bet can be scarier than anything, but I have to protect my hand, so it's fine. Start this tournament with 5K. It was just kind of upsetting to like go set over set with this guy. Especially since I'd seen him just pot bet for no reason on other boards. Jesus. That's a long snore. Choo-choo's under the bed, or under the desk. See, there was 42 in the pot. Divided by 19, let's just say. Getting 2.2 on my money. Which means I need... Yep. Oh, no, wait, I did the math wrong on the second one. So it's 51, 61, 19 divided by 61. 30. I need 31.1% in that pot with the aces. I had 32.4. I'll take it. It's fun. Maybe I'll clip that. Maybe I'll run it down as a yeah, I'm going to marker it. So I'll do a review video on that one. It's about 5 minutes back. Maybe a little longer. So many notifications on fucking Twitch. Boom, boom, boom. Let's play this one. I'll open for position. Hey. People don't think those ones matter, but they kind of do. Beatrix on my left is always fun. He likes to 3-bet a lot. He's kind of a 3-bet or fold kind of guy, but the problem is he does it so much that he kind of exposes himself to getting 4-bet. I don't see him here, so... yeah. He's not here yet. So I don't mind saying that. I'm gonna 4-bet you, bro. When you're in position, 3-betting me. Repainted my nails, got some polish. I made 4 of them blue and the pinky red. Did not come out well. I'm not good at it. Okay, this is annoying because this player is so bad. But this player is kind of solid, so I'm gonna kind of get out of the way. That sucks. Whoop. This is a limped pot. I should have taken a second before I checked. That's not the worst. If this player checks, I think I'm going to bet. I'm going to go small. And I'm probably going to bet river. This player can have a lot of hands that can't take 2 barrels. If we're just heads up, I can go bigger. Fold. It's very situational. 10 on the river is kind of okay. I'm actually going to check. I don't know if he ever turns his hand into a bluff here. I could have bluffed. I think he has something like 8s, maybe a 9. He has 9-7. Yeah. I definitely, if a 10 didn't hit the river, I was going to go for the bluff, but there's just no point. But if he had bet like half pot, I think I can easily call, because he never has a queen, right? So. Choo-choo is sleeping hard. Jesus. I gave him a haircut today, and because he kind of looks like Sia when his hair gets too long. It's like half black, half white, and it's covering his eyes down to his nose. So I gave him a haircut this morning, and he got so happy because he could see again. He was running around all over the place, and he's fucking tired now. So he is sleeping like a mofo. All right. I don't love it too much, but small raise and a bunch of calls we can obviously defend. This is a good one if it goes check around. This player does like to c-bet practically all boards. Him checking there is kind of interesting. Like I said, he is very trappy. He's going to have hands as good as queens here. And, ooh, pick up the 6. I was going to bet the turn, but once I pick up equity, there's really no reason. Running straight. Now this is an interesting one because I'm going for a big bet because of a straight, but if a player has a 7, they may raise me here. But there are a lot of full houses, 7-6, 7-5. I think betting big is good because I think a lot of times a king will call. But the problem is we can have a... ooh, this is interesting. We can have a player who's raising me when I have the best hand. So full pot bet from the donkey. I have to pay this off. Yeah, he's just... yeah. You see what I mean? Like, it sucks to... like, to have this player doing dumb shit at certain times, but other times it's going to really pay off. So him directly on my right is good. He's probably going to raise this one sight unseen, which is fine. Even out of position, I don't mind it versus this player. So as long as this guy's not trapping, which I don't think is a smart move, out of first, I think you would just open your good hands. Double gutty. Could be fun. I expect him to bet all flops. He did not. I made the gutty. I'm going to go for something kind of weird. We're not really protecting against flush draws. I think we're trying to get this guy to go ape shit with 2 pair or a set. No, okay. Big bets are going to pay off really big against that player because he's not going to have folds. So, we're fighting. I feel like he's going to 3-bet so often. He's so bad. I'm going to call. Elite is pretty tight, but I don't know if he's going to 4. Well, he might now. Ooh, that's rough. There's a quick check. That's dumb. You're only getting called by players that beat you. Jack 6. Like, this is how little respect this guy's getting. I kind of wish he'd won it. You see why I made the call before with the aces? With these two jokers in the pot. I'm just going to call. Good 3-bet. Don't really think it's got a purpose. I expect this. That reopens the betting. We're just going to call. Player's out of position. 9's pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and bet half pot. Just protect my hand. If we see a check raise, we're more than likely beat. Nice. He should be reloading. He typically doesn't reload automatically, but he'll reload once he's busted, so that's kind of the goal there, more than winning that pot. Pair of queens. And we're going to check that. Player's very short. Calling for the spades. Ooh, pick up the open ender. Spade in the river. I don't know how often this player is going to bet something that I can beat, especially when they bet so small. It's fine. I don't see it. I mean, it's like it seems like so obvious, but it's like whatever. You know, raise B. Insane raise. Like, you only have to make it $1.20. Like, this raise, all you did was activate the greed factor. So once somebody else calls, I can absolutely call. He checks. This player's going to jam. No? Ooh, 3 on the turn. A lot of flush draws check the flop. 3 on the river. I'm just going to pot it. That's one of those ones where you either get paid or you don't, so you might as well bet big. You know, if somebody has a full house or a flush, they're going to call. If you had C-bet small on the flop B, you would really have had a chance. Appreciate y'all being here.
Hello there.
So the min raise is not really material. This player has been here a while. He's been fairly solid. A limp out of first is kind of off-putting. I'm just going to call. I want to see what happens here. It's kind of the best flop I can hope for. So now we're trapping. And we're going to bet half pot. As long as we don't run into a set here, we should be okay. And the 9 on the river shouldn't be that big of a deal, except for 10 jack. Yeah. I think 10 Jack definitely raises, but we can't just not bet the river. Plus, a player with jacks will call and tens. Okay. Queen in the door is nice. It's a limped pot, so there's not that many aces out there. This player's kind of a goofus. He can have anything. Just check. He can have some aces. He can also have better queens. Yeah, that's fine. He could have gotten more by betting big on the turn. Made a straight flush and quads today. It's a limped pot. And a full pot bet. Good notes on this player. Plus this call kind of makes me think there's more kings over here, so I don't mind calling, looking for two pair. Yeah, he also overvalues top pairs, so it's fine. He's playing 100% of hands. So he's going to have all two pair combos. Yeah. I have to defend. This is fucking so ridiculous. This motherfucker, man. Like, how many times are you going to do this? Like, now he's making, just ridiculous fucking raises. It's just stupid. Like, all you're doing is getting rid of me with my absolute trash. But nobody's folding any pairs to you. People are trapping aces. It's just so dumb. I've seen him get just fucking his clock cleaned so many times doing that. Like, you don't have to risk that much pre-flop because, like, what's the purpose? Like, unless you're up against just people that absolutely, like, just donkey it when you have aces, like, there's no point. I can't believe this guy, the guy to my right, is still sitting out. On that cash game. You make your bigger raises should be on the button. Like, it's a good spot to check ace, king, king, queen. Really, anything that this flop improved, you can check here. It's loose to open the fives in this position, I'm aware. But with the players that I'm up against, it pays off when we hit sets. No real reason to go for bluffs. Because players will tell you what they have. Some queens. Yeah, he's got like two pair here. He did this before. He's got like jack nine. Trying to get to the showdown. Should be a snap call. Could be a raise. If you have like ace-9. Yeah, 2 pair. Oh, just quads. I mean, I guess it's okay to bet small on the turn to try to induce, but versus multiplayers, I really don't like it. Kind of an interesting one on the other table versus Elite. I'll show it in a minute. Could see bet that for sure. But with this player, I don't really want to. Pick up the equity. I think you check a king. Yeah. So this one went check on the flop. And on the turn, he leads small. I call. River, he checks. I go ahead and bet for value. He calls with ace high. It's like bad spot choice. It's just not good. Hey! Hello, Hayden. How you doing, Hayden? Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got one in the table. No. It's a limp pot. So, who knows? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you can have it, bro. Somehow I don't think my 4s are going to hold up there. It's a good raise. This player's limping every hand. I mean, he should be just limp jamming here. If you're going to limp for a tenth of your stack. Like, calling is just ridiculous. Of course, I would have flopped the draw. I mean, how do you not get it in? If you have an ace, you just get it in. If you have anything else, you just check. I don't think you can call even with queens here. Maybe kings sometimes, because he can have king, queen, or like 10 jack. But I don't think you can even call with queens there. And playing against a player so short, he shouldn't have been betting. Because if you check that flop and it goes check back and he bets turn and you call and he checks river, oftentimes your jacks are going to be good. You're just going to be up against jack 10, but once you have him calling for 2 pair and he's just got 600 fucking chips left, he's just going to toss the bluff in. Oh, that's some interesting stuff. Having some fun. Just at work. It's boring. Yeah. Hayden's the hockey stud. Working in the hockey shop. Oh, the excitement. How long you been here? 1 minute? Yeah. I wanted to go for the steal, but once he calls, it's not a good idea. I think we just check. Whoa. It's kind of an insane pot that just happened over here. Ace 9 versus Ace 4. So it was min raised out of first. Both the blinds call. Min bet, raise, call. Puts him in, and his Ace 9 is good. That's hilarious. Wow. Kind of funny. That is a sick overplay with Ace 9. Might be able to play something here. This player's kind of annoying. Player posted. Dead money. Wow. Beatrix, are you going to go for the 3-bet? No, that's the one you should have. Not bad. I guess we check. I don't see somebody checking something that beats me twice unless it's exactly Jack 9. I think even Jacks would bet the turn. King Queen's possible. I do have a Queen. He leads, kind of sucks. He's going to have Jack 10 as often as King Queen, so we just call. Pocket Jacks. You could have made a lot more, sir. You won the nut minimum. Like, he can definitely bet the turn, right? Because all the 9s are out there. If he bets the turn, I'm going to call. He can just bet 2/3 on turn and river and make 30 blinds more, 25 blinds more. But leading the river is just dumb. Because I was going to bet half pot anyway. Like, on the river, he bets less than half pot. He would have made more if he had just bet, or if he had just checked and let me bet. Because what am I doing? Like, unless I have exactly King Queen, and it's like if I don't have Queen 9, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna raise here. But like if he had checked and I bet and then he raised, I'm gonna fold, but I'm gonna bet more than $1.20. I'm gonna bet $2. So it cost himself about 8 to 10 blinds. I'm mid at hockey, but you're very sweet. Well, Stud can mean knowledgeable. Wow. Elite Hunting really likes to fucking stick around in pots. Like, dude is super sticky. I think I'm going to change my seat in this one. Yeah. I'm going to change my seat and get on Beatrix's left. Because I still like the table, but Beatrix doing his bullshit. Where he makes his big raises. I kind of want to get into a situation with him. Because he's going to 3-bet a lot. And I like this seat a lot better. It's just so much better than this one. It might not make a difference. But it might. It'll make a difference when he's in the small blind and I'm in the big blind. He just does that big raise so often. There's a lot of 6-max, man. I'd like to double up and ditch one of these, but can't really force it. Yeah, not betting there with the pocket jacks is really bad. Like, you want to check the flop, but if he leads turn, he only had like $8. I mean, if he leads turn, I'm going to call, and then he can lead river. He can go 2/3, 2/3. So that would have been 120, 240, 5, 3. He would have gotten himself 35 blinds instead of 16. So he cost himself almost 20 blinds on that hand where I had the queen 9 versus the full. I don't love it, but I don't think I can fold at 4.5 to 1. Yeah, I can't continue. If this was a 4, I could continue. Or if there was a 7. 5 is so good. This was a limped pot. We checked the flop. I'm betting the turn. This player calling's kind of interesting. I'm going to check river. A lot of times he's going to have flush draws. He could have a deuce off, and I think he doesn't bet. He doesn't turn his hand into a bluff here, though. Yeah. So we should just win versus a club draw or 5. He had queen 10. This is what he called me within the turn. Queen 10. Just 2 overs. Interesting. He took a long time to check. Jesus. Tell me you have a draw without telling me you have a draw. 6, 7, 2 hearts. We're not even going to attempt it here. I don't think there's any real reason. The only thing I'm betting on the... I don't think I'm betting anything on the river, honestly. Even a king. Even a good king. Like, this... For me, this is as big as this pot gets. I have a good chance of winning this one, though. Unless... Yeah, there's the ace. Why don't you ever bet? What did the other guy have? 6, 7? 4, 7. He had the gut shot. Okay. Makes sense. If it wasn't this player in the big blind, I might go for this. I do think I still have value in shoving, and the blinds aren't going up too quickly, so I think I can just wait. I have time. Go ahead and bet here. It's another limped pot. Gut shot, top pair. Should be good quite often. Gotta bet something. When Elite 3 bets, it kind of speaks more, but he's not going to bet the flop if he didn't improve and doesn't have an overpair, so we're going to call. Gut shot, backdoor flush. Okay. We're just, it's exploitable, but that's absolutely what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to hit the flop good on him, pick up a good draw, go for a check raise on a good draw, and just fold out if he bets that quickly. Because he's going to have just an overpair as often as he's going to have, like, king, queen. So, draw's no good. Because if a 9 comes off, I'm just fucked. This is why I didn't open the ace-10, is because Beatrix. I guess these nails don't look too bad. Can't really see them. There's like 4 blue ones and a red one. The pinky's red. It's kind of dark and matte. Courtney just gave me a bunch of polishes she wasn't using. No. Okay. Do we go for the squeeze? Alright, we're going on break in a second here. That's kind of interesting. This player's only been sitting for 2 minutes, so it's one way or the other. Either he's making a move right away, or he's got a good hand. I definitely think we feel good about the ace if it hits. Gut shot, backdoor flush. That's kind of gross. I'm going to fold. That sucks. If he hadn't called, I would have called, because I think my hand's got enough value versus a raw jack. Look at this. Yeah. Stupid bet, bro. Yeah, flush draw. King in the river. Good for you. Yeah, the 10 was nice. Wow. Just let him have it. All right. I'll be right back in about 4 minutes. having that thing where I'm hungry and I know I need to eat, but I've kind of limited my choices at home to healthy shit, so I'm not really into it. So I'm just scarfing down some baked chicken and a sweet potato with a little bit of mustard. It's not bad, I'm just not excited about eating it. Wow. All in pre-flop. I love that this player won. I know it sucks, but it's fucking amazing. Because now he'll stick around. If he had gotten busted, he would have left, for sure. Beatrix, what you doing? I must be really hungry because that tastes really good. I don't know what this player's going to do. He might lose his fucking mind. Elite's got to be aware that Beatrix is raising too much, so he's limping a lot of hands. Just check down. Probably lose to a pair of sevens or something. I don't think he bets as a bluff here. Ace 9? 7-9. Okay. So maybe you've opened up a little bit. Snap. Just auto call any raise. We're gonna go ahead and bet. Don't know this player. He could just do crazy shit. Calls. 8 in the turn's not bad. I'm gonna check back. He can bet rivers here and I can catch bluffs. Just kind of depends on how big he goes. Kind of doesn't really. Ace 9. It's fine. That's your auto call range, huh? Ace 9. It's kind of funny. Just snap call. Snap call Ace 9 pre. Great play, bro. I bet on the river there looks like such a bluff. We may have action. I have less than 10 blinds. I really don't mind getting the money in. These players are both deep stacked. I love that. So we're going to go ahead and jam. Hold up, maybe. I don't think he can fold. He might be slow rolling. King deuce. I mean, I guess he was going for the pure steal, but he really can't fold with me behind. Although if I'm doing it, I want to do it with something like 10 jack. Hey, rebuy. Not bad. So we're right back where we started. Yeah, there was a lot of checking down going on in that other cash game. No snap call. Long pause and then a call. All in pre-flop sounds bananas. Yeah, on that particular hand, the queens versus queen jack, yeah. I'm gonna check. You can have hands like king queen, 10 jack. 10 jack is a bummer. Queen 10. 10 9. I'm not folding. Obviously, I'm good not to bet. I love how these guys just win the minimum. It's just like no chance of bluffing. Like your hand just has to win at showdown. That's what your move is. Six isn't bad. I'm gonna check one. I'm curious what this player bets. If he only bets value or if he's ever betting a draw. I mean, that could definitely be a 7. Ace isn't bad. It could also be a flush draw. Go ahead and bet river. He could have a lot of 2 pairs too. He can have ace 3, ace deuce. Yeah, I think he was betting value there. So good to know. And raise on the button. Could have gone for the squeeze, but not really feeling it. That's fine. Full pot bet, it's fine. It's 2 overs and a flush draw usually. Asking. I am asking for some action. I'm most likely going to get it here. This player might just go ape shit and then we're going to race. It's the kind of thing where if he hits the flop, like if he has an 8 or a 3, he's not going to fold. I love how this table's just become the center. Why don't we get some more players in here? What the fuck? There's other tables with waiting lists. Why can't we get a fucking another player? Nothing going on in the tournament. Got kind of an interesting one over here. This was a limp pot. This player bet. He called and I called. He's betting super small. I think it's fine. He's going to have a jack a lot here. Almost. 8 or a 5 would have been great. But with all these players calling, like, how many draws are there really out there? Ooh, this just got nice. So, check flop. This guy bet turn. I called. River comes off. I lost the jack 10 on the other one. He might bet river. I think I have to call. Yeah, because he's going to have a lot of 2-pair combos. Oh, there you go, 8-9. Yeah. Not giving up just because I'm checking here. King's bad. Deuce is bad. This is a horrible run out. There's no bluffs here. Even king queen can bet this river after I check. It's annoying. Wow. What did the other guy have? Look at this. Queens. They bet and raised on the flop, and he called with a flush draw, hit the ace, and was good. These are the worst bars. I'll take it. Ooh, fun one. You gonna raise B? You haven't raised on a button in a while. No? They don't want to play with us. No, they don't. These sites are just sitting open. Okay. The fun part is I'm raising with a hand I'm not supposed to be raising with, but I know he's raising with a hand he's not supposed to be raising with. So the ace is usually better for me. Second ace is kind of nice. He can definitely have jacks, queens, kings. That's kind of odd. I'm calling. Checking the river. Shocker. Do you have, like, king, queen? Hey, look at that. He has king, queen. Wow, it's like I'm psychic. It's just so fucking blatantly obvious. God, I would kill for a queen on that turn. And he shouldn't even be 3-betting it. Even in position. He should just let me come to him, because I'm going to have way more bad queen. I'm going to have a lot of worse queens and kings like I did. I had queen 10. But once the second ace shows up, I'm never folding. So I don't know why he bet so big on the turn and then just gave up on river. Like, if you're going to bet the turn but you're not going to bet the river there, you just might as well check down. Plus, he had the gut shot. He had, you know, if I don't have an ace, he has overs, you know. So theoretically, a king, queen, or jack should be good for him. In that exact instance, a queen is good for him. It's a limp pot. I have the nut low. Ten jack. Beatrix not been 3-betting much. I'm kind of expecting it. All right. My man might squeeze. No. That's a pretty good flop. I'm gonna go for the check raise. I think we can gamble. Yeah, he bets big when he's got something and small when he doesn't. It's just like whatever. Beatrix opening. Blue 3. Blue 3 for me. Please. I guess a grand 3 would have been alright. Check. I mean, I guess we just hope he has ace-king. Ace-7. I'll take it. So, this is fun. Because I'm not how certain this is ever a queen. We'll know by his river bet. Oh, it's a queen. Not that I don't think I can bluff him off of it, but I would have had to raise turn. Back back to the tournament. God, these bars are shit. All right. Three's okay. So Beatrix raised, we both called. He snap called again, so I assume he has a lot of aces. And Beatrix elected to never bet. Sometimes we're up against the 6 right here, but we'll know. I think betting the river's fine. He can also have like ace 10, ace 9, ace 8. He can have ace 4, ace 3. Yeah. He can also have like pocket pairs of like 8s or something. But I really feel like he has an ace with me. Ace 5, yeah. It's just hilarious. He has a worse ace. It's just the snap call pre. It's like he's just setting it to do it. It's just ridiculous. It's like call any. To be fair, I'm never supposed to be just calling with the ace queen, but because he's in there, I'm calling with the ace queen. Two per. I can actually get raised by stuff that I can beat. Like somebody could have a queen here and just have gone for the full trap. But when he just calls, I'm good every time. I'm good every time. What do you have, like a 10? Do you actually have a 10? Ace 6, he's just calling with ace high for no fucking reason. Like, playing ace 6 out of first, and then playing ace high is just ridiculous. Now, are you going to raise automatically because this fucking idiot posted in first? Alright, we're going to play small. I have to play a lot of small ball against this player because we're just looking to make better hands. Not even going to go for bluffs. We're just trying to make hands and get value. Ace is kind of great. 9 is kind of great. 9 is kind of really great. 9 of spades, please, dealer. Or diamonds. I don't think we see too many heart draws. Ace of diamonds on the river. I think we're always going to see a call here. We might even see a raise out of like 2 pair, like ace 6 or ace 8. No? I feel like he hates me. Alright. That's fine. Post. Post. Jesus. You guys are really thinking about it. I feel so much better after I ate. Like, I didn't realize how, like, low energy I was. Wow. They got it in on the flop. Reasonable for the stacks. BBB. But it's pretty damn strong. 32. Ugh. How many players is this paying? This thing is paying 18 players. It's a smaller field today. Minimum cash 42. That's pretty good. Top prize 554. Well, I got to make something happen fairly soon. I've got like almost 11 blinds, but the average is 13. How many players are left? Like 40 something, 44. So 3x, right? 18 times, no. 2.5, so 26, like 32 is the in the cash average. How many players were there? 118, yeah. I guess we could find out exactly, right? 118 times 5,000 divided by 18. 32.7. Ooh, I'm good. Doing that math in my head. The fish left. I'm leaving because that other player is gone. So I'm going to leave that one and find another table. Yeah, so this is my new table. People today seem fucking insane. Yeah, I mean, not insane, but just bad. Like, it just is what it is. My first hand in the new table. Beatrix is over here, One Day is over here, Elite over here. I don't mind my seat so much. I don't know. I don't know if Maddie is. He's been there about an hour. I want to see what happens. What happens when I limp? Well, I got the ace. He took a long time, so he can definitely have an ace too, but I'm just going to bet. Fuck it. I like it too because it kind of... Well, he's sitting out. Okay. Might have to find another new table because everybody who's worth playing against is fucking sitting out. That's a bad seat. Damn, half the fucking tables, these players are all sitting the fuck out. I knew it was going. So wasteful. I just have had no energy to fucking whatchamacallit, make juice. You wouldn't have been able to do that math. Just practice. All it is. Alright, I'm going to have to get it in pretty fucking soon here. Pretty soon indeed. Oh, hello. Just under 8 blinds. The money is going in. I don't know if it's better if it folds to me or if somebody raises. That's the worst case scenario, is somebody limping, because jamming here we don't always get action. But I guess we just take our time and put the money in. Yeah, that's the problem. He's limp folding on this stack, which is ridiculous. Pocket fives, that could be alright. So now I have almost 10. Now this player limps. I mean, do we expect a squeeze very often? I don't think so. I think I'm better off calling here and seeing the flop. This is the squeeze spot. Problem is, it's a race at best. I just nutted versus Beatrix. Cost me 1,600. Can't do it. Alright. It's not a bad flop. Yeah, he's all in. I'm just fucked. Ace, queen, threes. Oh my god. Oh, I would have lost. Look at that. Counterfeited. 8s and 10s with an ace. Counterfeited. I would have been out. Very Phil Hellmuth there. Not exposing myself. I mean, if I had 9s, I'm jamming, and the result would have been the same, but 5s is just too low. $2K raise is kind of interesting. Check one. I could have c-bet that for sure, but versus him, it's kind of not a great idea. Its blind level is 500. Ugh. Man, I've had not a lot of hands in this tournament. Ugh, I really thought I was going to get something there because I bitched. That's so tempting. It sucks though because I can't jam, and I'd have to min raise, and then this player's going to 3-bet if he's got anything. Oh. Oh. Look at the flop. Oh, you didn't see it. This one, I had Jack 10 in first. It sucks. But it's a good fold. Pre-flop. 8 deuce. Just getting my worst hands in the fucking blind. It's so annoying. It's annoying. It's 8-6 I could call. This was a small raise by Beatrix. We both called. I think they're at 100% c-bet for their range here. I mean, I guess we just check because we're up against King Queen. Manifesting the win, I will take it. Yeah, this seems like two pair or a better king anyway, so I'm just gonna fold. I mean, you should always be betting the ace. You should especially be betting the ace king. Good call on that one. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's part of winning tournaments is you got to avoid the traps. And that's one where statistically the fives are not going to do well. This is right. It's just an ace, right? It's just fucking stupid. Like, if he just bets through the turn, he gets fucking Bobby right off of it. That's fucking stupid. Ugh. Yeah, sure. 6 deuce, 8 deuce. Just the worst fucking hands. I mean, I'm not out of it. I mean, I'm definitely like, I'm in last place. You know, if I can, you know, two doubles. All right, the money's probably going in here. Once these two fold, it's probably going down. I think even versus an open, I think we have to get the money in. So, 23 to win 45. This player can have all pairs. We just don't want him to have ace king or ace jack. Jack? Jack, 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 jack. Ugh, that sucks. I mean, if he has ace queen, it's the same result, but it just sucks when they have you dominated. 38th. Sucks. No cash. What about that other tournament I was looking at? Is that closed already? Oh shit, it just closed. Son of a bitch. I was looking at the 3350 or the 2500 rebuy, and the last minute to enter is at 3:30 and it's 3:31. That sucks. Weird. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I mean, it was just that tournament was just fucking frustrating. Do I want to put up another cash game or do I want to take a break? I might want to take a break here. Just like card dead. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah. Yeah. I think that might be it for me. I might play a little bit more later. If I do, I'll come back and stream. But there was just nothing going on. And honestly, like, I think that's fine for now. So, we'll play this last one and then rack it up. So I'm hungry and I need a little nap. It's just so annoying. We'll play to the blinds, I guess. This is so fucking annoying. Like, I should just, like, put up a bunch of cash game tables, but honestly, I'm fucking annoyed. I just don't. Not really feeling it. Plus, I'm trying to get out. Love is smart, man. I don't know how smart I am overall, but I play poker pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take a break and maybe in an hour see how I feel. And go from there. Sorry, I was checking something on my phone. Yeah, I don't think I have the patience. I'm going to go ahead and take a break, and I might be back later. We'll see.